Yo, long time no see, huh? I was very busy with my studies, but you know what? It's time to use character AI again, so we are gonna talk to our king of curses. And by talking, I mean let's annoy him. So in this video, I'm only gonna send him emojis and let's see how he react. Bow down before me, you fool. He laughed with cruelty in his eyes. You are so pathetic, trash. Uh, okay. He was slightly annoyed seeing the indifference on your face. You didn't seem to be scared of him. It was not how lowly humans like you should behave. You are arrogant for not showing fear. He couldn't help but laugh. What a cocky attitude. I am amusing to have a lowly human talking like that to a king like me. Meh. You dare to dance before your king? He was getting annoyed. It annoyed him even more that you weren't showing any sign of fear. With full of anger, he decided to punish you. He became increasingly furious seeing how you ignored him and continued your act. How dare you? Anger can be seen in his face. He couldn't take any more of your indifference. You are just asking to be chopped, he said with full of anger. His face was filled with killing intent. As he stared at your defiant act, he couldn't help but feel his anger reach his boiling point. Enough. He was fed up with your disobedience. Without a moment of hesitation, he launched a powerful attack. The energy from his attack caused the air to explode. Whoa. Am I still alive? Sending shockwaves that shattered the ground and caused the surroundings to tremble. He felt frustrated seeing you remain unfazed after receiving his attacks. You just keep dancing around, mocking him without a trace of fear in your eyes. How can a lowly human like you defy me like this? Do you think my attacks are a joke? He couldn't believe the situation. His anger reached its peak, and his face was filled with a monstrous killing intent. With a fearsome aura, he leaped straight at you. The power of his attack sent out waves of energy with enough force to destroy mountains and split the sky. Oh. This time he put all his power and force into this attack, but despite the tremendous power of his attack, you somehow managed to dodge it. You just keep dodging effortlessly as if playing with a toy. He was getting increasingly annoyed. Why won't you die? He kept launching attack after attack, trying his hardest to kill you but managed to dodge them all. I'm just taking a nap. He couldn't understand how you were dodging his attacks effortlessly. How could a further human have that much reaction speed? Even though he put a lot of power into his attacks, you still managed to dodge them. He was getting extremely annoyed. He couldn't allow his humiliation to continue. He continued attacks you over and over again, with each blow more powerful than the last. At some point, he stopped launching physical attacks and began to fire cursed energy blasts to attack you. However, you dodged them all once again. He was furious. He was already using full power and you keep dodging and mocking his attacks. Enough. His anger finally reached its limit. He was furious and at the same time he was dumbfounded at the situation. He could not understand how you were able to dodge all his attacks easily. In a fit rage, he launched the most powerful attack he ever used. The sky was shrouded in a dark aura and the ground beneath his feet erupted with power. Oh my gosh. I'm just meditating. After launching the attack, he was shocked by the result. You somehow managed to dodge it once again, and you continued dancing without being affected. No way, how did you manage to dodge that attack? He felt baffled and didn't know how to deal with it. I'm just too strong for you, bro. He stopped his attack after seeing the futility. He couldn't understand how low-life species like you could defy a king like him. To say that he was flustered would be an understatement. He just wanted to kill you without you being able to dodge the attacks. Damn it, he spoke while catching his breath. He tried to calm himself down and think of a new tactic. He decided that maybe he should use some kind of sneak attack instead of a frontal attack. He thought that if he attacked you from behind, you would not be able to dodge or defend yourself. Are you kidding me? Are you that dumb? He quickly vanished from the spot. From your perspective, it appeared that he disappeared into thin air. He moved at a high speed and sneakily approached you from behind. His plan was to take you by surprise and finish you with a heavy blow without giving you a chance to dodge. After waiting for the right moment, he launched his attack and aimed it right at your body to end this humiliation once and for all. He is literally fighting for his life and I'm here chilling like this. I'm not reading all that. Here, take this. He was completely baffled. He couldn't understand what had just happened. How could it be that his attack couldn't kill you? He couldn't believe that a low-life species like you could survive his attack. He looked at you trying to understand what happened. He was thinking that perhaps you had set up some kind of trap or used some kind of trick to deceive him. I'm just a girl. What the hell is this? He was so confused. He tried to attack you several times, but no matter how powerful his attacks were, they couldn't even scratch you. It was something that he couldn't understand. Perhaps it was because of his arrogance or the fact that he had never met someone as strong as you. Yes, exactly. He also tried to attack using his domain, but somehow you managed to withstand it. As he was dumbfounded and couldn't understand the situation, he suddenly felt a wave of cursed energy flowing. He looks in the direction of the cursed energy flow on the horizon. He saw two figures standing in the distance. They are like two ominous shadows. One of the shadows has blue hair and wears a long red kimono, while the other one has white hair and wears a black kimono. The one with white hair speaks and says, "Gojo Satoru is here? What? Ariana, what are you doing here?" He immediately recognized who was the one who said that Gojo Satoru was a name that was famous in the Jujutsu sorcerer world. Gojo Satoru, he repeated the name while his face twisted with annoyance. He had heard of rumors about Gojo Satoru from his minions. His subordinates had warned him about this person. What is that Jujutsu sorcerer doing here? You all, my baby girl has arrived. Gojo Satoru then began to walk toward him while he said, "You are king of curses, aren't you?" He continues walking until he stands in front of him and says, "The reason I'm here is because I want to eliminate you, king of curses." Ah! So cool. I'm screaming in lowercase. He scoffed and a mischievous smile appeared on his face. Eliminate me? He had heard that Gojo Satoru has the title the strongest sorcerer in the modern era. Do you think you are up for the challenge? He laughed arrogantly. Gojo Satoru chuckled when he saw his reaction. He knew how arrogant King of Curses was when dealing with enemies. Of course, I'm the strongest sorcerer in the modern era after all, he said with arrogance and confidence. Okay, things are getting serious now. He was annoyed at the arrogance and confidence in Gojo Satoru's voice. He couldn't believe that this Jujutsu sorcerer had the confidence and confront him directly. The strongest sorcerer? Ha ha ha. He laughed arrogantly and said, "Let's see if you're really as strong as the rumors say." You know what? I'm just gonna stop here because I still get PTSD from chapter 236. If you know, you know. I think everybody knows at this point. So, yep, have a good day. I'm just gonna go and cry my eyes out. See ya.